Most people are gonna get wrecked by Shiba Inu, and I'll explain why in this video. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is HM and welcome to the channel. Now I know some people are part of the Shib army and they're gonna get really pissed when I talk about this, but truth of the matter is many people are gonna get destroyed by Shiba Inu and a lot of people are gonna lose a lot of money. We've already seen this previously in Dogecoin, and I'm going to explain my thought process and tell you guys why I think if you're not cautious and if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be very bad for you. Hopefully my video can spread some awareness and have you think more rationally when it comes to investments like these. Now let me get one thing out of the way. Number one, I do not have any Shiba Inu. And number two is that I have nothing against Shiba Inu. In fact, I would love to see projects like these grow and expand and have people make more and more and tons of money. But what I have an issue with is the promise that many people give with these types of projects, which is causing a lot of people, including friends of mine, to lose a lot of money. And usually it's people who are new to the space who get wrecked in situations like these. And I'm going to give you some examples. So let's start by taking a look at Shiba Inu. Right now the price is $0.4038. And currently the market cap is $15.1 billion. It's crazy because 2 weeks ago, I made a video about it and the market cap was about 7 billion. It's about half of this. So it's already 2x ever since. Now, in the last video, what I said was be careful because, so we were about here in the last video. I said, please be careful because this run up usually is followed up by a downtrend, but I was wrong. It consolidated and then it exploded. Too many catalysts such as Elon Musk tweeting about it and just it gaining more and more publicity overall. But here's my issue. If you're someone who bought down here or somewhere around here, good for you. Congratulations. I really hope you took some profits and you made the best out of the situation. But if you're looking at it right now and you take a look at the chart and say, oh my God, I missed out on Shib, I'm going to buy right now. I'm not going to tell you whether you should buy or not, but this coin has went up over the past month or a bit less than a month, 438%, meaning that's about 5.4 times. So if you put $1, you would get it back as 5.4 times. You don't get these returns at a casino, guys. It's crazy. But the thing is, the downside potential is very high compared to the upside potential. It already made a 5x. So chances are it's going to go down. I'm not saying it will. It can potentially keep going up. That would be great. But chances are the downside potential is way higher than the upside. For example, down here, if you were to buy over here, the downside potential is way less than the upside. For that reason, you can YOLO and jump into it. But when we're up there in this territory and after it made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x, then it's time to be careful and maybe decide to put your money elsewhere. Another chart we should look at is Shib versus Ethereum. I'm going to take a look at this because it has price data all the way since April and even further behind, and take a look. It looks kind of top heavy if you ask me. So there's the top right here. We saw it hit that top again, then it got corrected. Then right here, we're being rejected by it. However, we can definitely break out of it. But then again, the downside potential is extremely, extremely high. Now, how would I play this? Number one, I would not buy this at all unless it dips down because we have already seen this before. Let's take a look at Dogecoin and take a look at this chart. So many people, and I mean many people bought at 65 cents. I personally know them. I know like 5 people who bought Doge at 60 to 65 cents and they got wrecked and they're still holding the bags and basically they lost more than half of their money. And many of those people actually needed that money, which is the worst part behind it. And I was the one who said, please be careful when buying Dogecoin when it was still at 25 cents. Now, was I wrong and it didn't go up to 70 cents? Yes. But I also told them not to buy when it was at 60 cents because it was too high. I'm not saying I'm the best at predicting, but when something goes up tremendously, you need to be careful, especially because there's nothing backing it up other than community driving it and people wanting to buy it, just with the promises of Dogecoin going to $1 or Shiba Inu going to 1 cent. It's easy to say that, okay, if you have 100 million tokens, if it goes to $1, you're going to have $100 million. It's easy, but it's near impossible. It's very, very, very unlikely. So if you take a look at Dogecoin, it's been down ever since May of 2021. We've been down 65%. And right now it's actually doing well. It went down even further. It went down all the way to 15 cents. And so personally, I would have bought down there instead of up there. I always buy discounts. I always preach buying discounts and always being ahead of the curve and not being caught 2 steps behind. And this is an exact situation. For example, right now, this is at a 54% discount. I would personally buy Doge instead of Shiba right now because Shiba pumped so much. I'm not comparing Shiba Inu to Doge. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm saying right now, from a chart setup and from a technical perspective, Doge is the play to be in because the downside potential is way less than what it is with Shiba. Because right now, if Shiba drops from here just to there, the previous resistance, we would go down at least 25%, which would be terrible, especially if it's money that you're not willing to lose. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you're someone who wants to YOLO into Shiba and put in some money into it, please, by all means, do so. It's not financial advice, and you can take my advice with a grain of salt. But what I'm saying is, don't rely on Shiba taking you to the moon and making you so much money. It can be like a lottery ticket, like how you spend $5-10 on a lottery ticket. You can do the same thing with Shib instead of putting in thousands of dollars and money you're not willing to lose, because the promise that they're selling for Shiba, like Shib Army and all that, I like the community behind it and I like all that stuff, but someone has to go out there and tell you guys to be careful, because truth of the matter is, it's not going to go to 1 cent. I made a video about it. If you want to check it out, it's going to be up there or up there, and check it out, because I talk about how it's near impossible to go to 1 cent Shib. And a quick breakdown of that is, if you take a look right now at the price of Shib, it's 0.403846, and in order for it to go up to 1 cent, we're going to have to divide this by 0.000038 roughly. We're going to have to do a 263x, which would take the market cap of Shib all the way up to, let's multiply that number by 15 billion. This would take us up to $4 trillion market cap just for Shib. Now, is Shiba Inu worth 4 trillion? I don't think it is. And also, one last thing I really want to hammer and talk about is, guys, people who are selling or people who are making tons of money on Shib are people who bought the discount and bought it right here. Same with Dogecoin. People who bought it all the way down here before the huge breakout, or at this breakout. These are the people who made so much money. And frankly, these are the people who you bought from if you joined somewhere around here or around there. People exited and took profits right there, and people who were waiting for Saturday Night Live for Elon Musk to go up and for Doge to explode, well, they sold you their profits and you bought them right here. And right now you either sold over here because you want to cut your profits or cut your losses, and right now you're in the red basically, and they're the ones who took the money, and they're the whales basically who manipulate or who are just smart, and it doesn't necessarily mean manipulation. Personally, I'd buy discounts and I take profits, not towards the top, but I take profits along the way, and meaning that people are buying those profits and they're ending up losing money. So it's my job, I think, to spread awareness and have you be careful when it comes to stuff like that and stuff like leverage trading, where you can potentially lose all your money. There's a lot of plays in the market where you can make very, very good returns. It doesn't have to be a 10x like Shib. It could be a 3x. 3x's aren't found anywhere other than crypto markets, guys. You have to keep that in mind. And you can allocate your bigger percentages into a bit safer plays, such as Ethereum and other safer plays, or the more established or large cap coins, and you can put some small allocation to riskier plays such as those. But even with allocating a smaller percentage, I would buy them at a discount. I have to emphasize that you need to buy them at a discount and not after when everything is going crazy and when the hype is going on. But I have to stress that 1 cent Shib is not going to happen. I'm sorry if you guys thought this was possible. Maybe 100 years from now it could be possible, but in this cycle at least it's not going to happen. Let's say it's going to happen in the next cycle, possibly, but with this cycle I don't see any coin doing a 250x, especially a coin with a 15 billion market cap. Well, I mean, some coins may do 250x, but they're going to be very small market caps, not 15 billion like we see with Shib. So I hope those clear things up. I have to emphasize once again that I have nothing against Shib or Shiba Inu or any coin for that matter. I just have something against you guys jumping on the hype and losing a lot of money just because someone promised you that you can be a millionaire when Dogecoin hits $1 or when Shiba Inu hits 1 cent. You just have to be realistic and make sure you actually know where you're getting your sources from. And at the end of the day, make sure you find your own conclusions and make your own decisions when it comes to stuff like that. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.